Touch the leg and welcome to Tibet This Week, a weekly news edition on Tibet, His Holiness the Dalai Lama and Central Tibetan Administration. Let's have a look at today's headlines. Sikyong Penpa Tsering and Education Kalon attends 16th Annual School Heads Meeting. Kalon inaugurates Tibet Museum's temporary exhibition titled Numismatic Heritage of Tibet. Tibet House Japan organizes prayer gatherings for Japan's earthquake victims. Representative Jigme Tsering participates in Center for Bodhisattva Buddhist Studies 108 Hours of Peace event. Representative Singey meets with Ambassador of European Union to Australia. This week, the Sambodha Tibetan School Society held its 16th Annual School Heads Meeting in Dharamshala. Sikyong Penpa Tsering of the Central Tibetan Administration made his concluding remarks as the chief guest of the valedictory session. Sikyong Penpa Tsering stressed on the importance of employing advanced education technologies to educate young Tibetan minds and on strengthening cultural resilience among youths and prioritize mental well-being of the students. He specifically reminded the audience on effective implementation of the C learning. Kalon of the Department of Education, Thalam Dolma Changra, said the principal and head teachers must act as liaisons between the school teachers and students and therefore must put efforts into establishing a close relationship between the two while ensuring that the education department will provide necessary facilities to implement a program that would help students' knowledge growth in compliance with the basic education policy. About 30 participants consisting of principals and head teachers from Sambodha schools attended the meeting. Kalon of the Department of Information and International Relations inaugurated the temporary exhibition titled Numismatic Heritage of Tibet at the Tibet Museum last Saturday. The exhibition, curated by the Tibet Museum, explores Tibet's numismatic legacy, unraveling its cultural and historical tapestry through coins and currency. It highlights the evolution of Tibetan currency as a tangible reflection of the region's diverse influences, providing a unique insight into Tibet's past. The exhibition will be open for public viewing from 6 January to 15 March 2024. Tibet House Japan and the Tibetan community in Japan held a prayer gathering in Tokyo for the victims of the recent earthquake and for the early recovery from the disaster. Representative Dr. Tsering Arya read the message His Holiness the Dalai Lama has sent to the Prime Minister Kishida Fumio of Japan, expressing sympathy and condolences to the families and others affected by the calamity. Representative Jigme Tsering from Tibet House, Brazil, participated in the 108 Hours of Peace program as special guest, along with Geshe Gendu Thakpa from Seraj Monastery from 27 to 31st December 2023. The program included sessions on societal and cultural peace, inter-religious dialogue, and a prayer session at the main temple, along with teachings by Lama Pema Samten and Henrik Lames. Additionally, there was a detailed discussion of future collaboration between Tibet House, Brazil and the Center. Representative Jigme Tsering also visited Tres Coras to foster interaction between Tibetan and Himalayan communities. On Thursday this week, Representative Singey of the Canberra-based Office of Tibet Information Office met with the Ambassador of the European Union to Australia, Honourable Gabriele Vicentine. During the hour-long meeting, Representative Singey briefed Ambassador Gabriele Vicentine on wide-ranging issues, including the egregious human rights violations taking place in Tibet, the Chinese government's interference in the Tibetan Buddhist tradition of reincarnation, and the Central Tibetan Administration's policy of middle way approach proposed by His Holiness the Dalai Lama for resolving the Sino-Tibet conflict. The representative also expressed his appreciation for the recent European Parliament's resolution condemning China's forced assimilation of nearly 1 million Tibetan children in state-run boarding schools in Tibet. That is all the news for this week's edition of Tibet This Week. Thank you for watching Tibettv.